This is a video introducing the three very popular budget monitors that are on the market today. There are others, but these are three of the tops. On the far right, we have the KRK Rokit8 8-inch woofer, $300. In the middle, we have a fairly new company, Kali Audio, called the LP-8, also an 8-inch woofer, $250. And on the far left, we have the JBL 308 8-inch woofer, and that's usually $250, and it's going for $209 right now on sale. So you might want to look into that. For my purposes, I am not mixing, I'm not producing music, so if that's what you're here for, I can't give you much information about that application. In this video, what I'm using them for is I am trying an experiment. I've had studio monitors for years, but just recently I'm trying to do an experiment mixing studio monitors with a hi-fi subwoofer with a PA type of speakers. And it's an interesting combinations that I'm working on, and eventually I'll introduce the video when I come up with it. So I'm only going to keep one of these three. The other two are borrowed from friends, and one will be purchased. So the Rokit8 has a reputation of the best bass, or the most pronounced bass. If you are playing hip hop or producing that kind of music, the Rokit8 is very pronounced in the low end. The Kali Audio, in my opinion, is very even sounding from top to bottom. But I tried my best on the KRK and the Kali Audio to get a super clean high end, because I do have an Atom monitor also. You might have seen that in my last video. But I just, no matter what I can do, I lowered the bass on both of them. I +2'd on the EQ on the high end, but I could just never get that super clean high end that I'm looking for personally. If you're mixing, you don't want to pronounce high end, but that's not my application. So of these three, the JBL, in my opinion, does have the best high end. Again, I gave it +2 on the high end, and it really sparkles. For such an inexpensive speaker, $250, or like I said on sale, $210. It has a high end that is very similar to the Atom, which is famous for the ribbon tweeter, but that's a $700 speaker. So JBL impressed me, but let me talk about some specs. Max volume, SPL, the Kali Audio has the highest at 117 dB. Next is the JBL at 112 dB. And right behind it, a little quieter, is the Rokit8 at 111 dB. But as most people know, these speakers are not PA speakers. They're not meant to be played at parties or outdoors. So most people don't look for those kind of specs unless you're looking for a near field monitor. And in my case, I am. I'm not sitting 1 meter from the desk for the application I'm doing. I'm sitting back about 3 or 4 meters. And that is really the limit of these speakers. So I am looking for something with a little volume. So, but in my case, I don't play over 100 dB. So those max SPL factors doesn't really factor in for any of my decision here. Okay, wrapping up this very short video. No sound demo. Kali Audio, very smooth speaker, top to bottom. KRK, famous for low end. JBL is more of a do-it-all, but I really like the high end. I think if you are looking for studio monitors for music purposes, like I'm discussing, I think you're very lucky. These speakers are incredibly inexpensive for the sound quality you get. You know, the most expensive speaker here, the KRK at $300, is still very inexpensive for the sound quality you're getting. So that's it. If you're interested in studio monitors for hi-fi use, you might want to check out the Audio Science Review YouTube channel. And they do a lot of testing on studio monitors for that purpose. Most people say it's the wrong tool for the wrong job, but if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend for passive speakers, which are usually in this range, $300 each, but then you need a receiver and you need cables and everything else. These are much more portable studio monitors. They last a long time. You have the amp built in. So I like studio monitors. You just have to realize what you're getting into. They're not full range speakers. Most people who use it for hi-fi are going to use a sub along with it. So of these three, the two that are going back and the one I'm keeping, well, I'm keeping the JBL 308 because as I mentioned, it has a really nice, clean, surprising high end for that price range, under $250. I'm playing it along with a very expensive speaker that you'll see in the future, and it's keeping right up with it. The other two are excellent monitors, Kali and the Rokit, but they're kind of mid-range heavy, or in the Rokit case, toward the bass, and I'm really looking for that high end. Of course, another monitor in this price range is the Yamaha HS7. I believe it's $300 also. Again, a very flat speaker. Mainly people use that. Very popular for studio use, producing, mixing. But in my case, the Yamaha is a little too flat. So the winner for me, personally, and many people have bought this speaker. It's pretty popular. And that is the JBL 308 Studio Monitor. Okay, short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the next video. This is Bill.